Alright everyone, what is going on? It is Voodoo here, and welcome back to Don't Starve. Some notes before we begin. Since the last time I have done a video of this, I have learned a whole lot about this game. I've played it significantly off camera, I've watched playthroughs, I pretty much know the ins and outs of this game now, and so what you're going to find is that really at this point, it's going to turn into more of a walkthrough necessarily than a playthrough because I do know a lot about this game. So we're going to go ahead and continue this attempt. And so the last time we did do some good things, like we got a backpack, and we did make a science machine, but I'm more or less going to kind of start from scratch at this point. Because the first thing we need to do is, first of all, we need to gather supplies, which is what we're doing right now. But then, we more or less need to make ourselves a base, like a home base, and we need to find the area in which to do that. And we're gonna make a base next to this herd of animals known as beefalo. That's what we need to do, actually. So looking at my map here, what we're going to do is, more or less, we're just going to start, we're going to head down this way and pretty much just start exploring. And we're looking for beefalo herds, or a herd of beefalo. And along the way, we're going to be basically, uncovering our map and kind of looking for some of the rare items and things that spawn, and just opening up our map a bit as we search for where we want to put our home world. Now, the beefalo spawn in these grassland areas. So when we find these grassland areas, we need to keep an eye out for beefalo. And they're not in this grassland, so we actually do need to get a little bit of food along the way, but yeah, so more or less we're just going to be kind of, searching around here, trying to find our beefalo herd, and I'm going to explain, once we find them, why we want to put our base next to them. There's a few really good reasons. So we found a pond here. You can actually fish in the ponds to, get fish and such. So we're just going to kind of walk around. It's like a dead end. It is, in fact, so. Alright. And it doesn't matter, where the beefalo herd is in relation to everything else. You gotta put your base pretty close to it. We don't have to, but it's a good idea. So this grassland is not where they are. Doesn't appear. Although maybe so, because it opens up, as you can see, out this way. This looks like a big, nice grassland that might house some beefalo, so we're gonna have to see. Just by kind of walking around here. And when we set up our base, we're actually going to build a fire pit. Because the pit, once it's built, to make a fire, all you need to do is add fuel. You don't actually need to, rebuild the pit every time you want to light a fire. So that's what we're going to do. Alright, so we've come up here. There's no beefalo here. There's a few unique areas that I'd like to find as we explore. Mainly there's actual touchstones that you can find that when you activate them, basically give you a life. So if you die, you respawn at the touchstone. So that's good. I think there's 2 of them. per world. I'm kind of surprised that this entire grassland there's no beefalo so far, but a good way to check for beefalo is to look for manure because they drop a lot of it. Just found a koalefant trunk or koalefant footprint up there. Yes, there's an animal called a koalefant that you can hunt, and he drops 8 meat and a trunk. Aha! Here we go, beefalo. There's one of the little devils right there. So, alright, good stuff. Alright, sweet. So we did find the beefalo. I'm hoping that this is a rather large herd of beefalo. Whoa! So there's aggressive pigs next to the beefalo. And they're attacking me, which is not cool. Huh. So this is an interesting development. You stay the fuck away from me. The beefalo are actually right next to that thing. Okay, there's spiders. So actually, they're kind of in a bad spot, to be honest. We got berries here. There's also spiders right here. It's a 1 star, so I might consider taking this nest out, to be honest. Aha, here's our main herd of beefalo. Okay, so it's kind of a bad spot, and the reason why is that they're not really next to a different area. They're not really next to like a wooded area or anything like that. They're kind of way way in the south, although there's an area here. We need to make a fire, but well, what we'll do is, after this night passes, we will explore around a little bit more. We'll try to find a good place to actually build our base. It kind of sucks that those aggressive pigs are right... Normally pigs are not aggressive to you, but that little area spawns, and I don't know what they're keeping in there, but they want to protect it, so... so we're going to have to wait through the night. When we do that, we will find as good a spot as we can, I guess, to actually build our base. I think we have enough rocks, don't we, to build a... Oh, we don't need one more rock to even build the... to even build a fire pit, so we're gonna have to get that, but I hear a spider walking. My sanity is also suffering at the moment. Okay, day 5, so... Oh, why do the beefalo have to be right there? By the way, yeah, that science machine we made is kind of useless now. Basically, we're going to be making a new one. Alright, so honestly, this kind of sucks. What the fuck is this? Got a fucking... we got a fort right here. Well... Oh! Okay, I guess I'm burning all that. Holy shit. Well, I gotta be honest, I'm finding a bunch of stuff here that, I don't normally find. We got beefalo wool. Holy shit, I found a fire staff. No, I don't want that. I want the... I have a fucking fire staff now. That is actually pretty amazing. So yeah, these areas do spawn. They're just rare to find, and I also managed to fuck up a rabbit while doing that. So I have a fire staff. That's pretty damn cool. I was not expecting to find that, but that's what happens when you just, you know, walk around. So, alright, wow. Man, these beefalo are not in a good location. So I might actually wind up building a little bit away from the beefalo, just because they're not in a good spot. But I'm gonna stay relatively close. I'm probably gonna build it in this area here. Actually, this is a nice area because it's. I found a totally normal tree as well, some evil flowers. That's good. Yeah, I'm actually gonna, because it's kind of an area already carved out by this road. So I think that's probably where I'm going to build my base. Now, what I need to do is, first of all, not get hit by lightning. Second of all, I do actually need to find some food. Because I've more or less neglected that. We're going to pick these flowers here, because doing that increases our sanity, which is suffering right now. We got a bunch of bees down here, which we can use for honey. Pick these flowers. Butterfly wings also really help with hunger and health, so that's good. Yeah, so we're gonna explore out a little bit. See if we can't find any, you know. Well, we got some frogs. They're pains in the asses, but they do give us food. They give us frog legs if we kill them. So honestly, this kind of sucks because, man, the beefalo are just in such a bad spot in this map. There's also like no berry bushes or anything by here. We did find the swampland. Okay, this is good. This is a big area to find for a number of reasons. Although this is kind of a small one. Maybe it extends... Oh, it's kind of a small swamp. Oh, no, here we go. Here's the rest of it. Alright, the swampland's important because it can be kind of hard to find. We can get some good stuff out of it. So, here's our berry bushes and stuff. It's okay, though, because when we actually build our home, we can uproot like berry bushes and whatever crops and stuff we want, and we can just replant them by our house, so it's not all that bad. But I'm going to work on... I need to go get another rock, actually, because I need it in order to make a fire pit, so... There's a lot of ponds up here that we can fish. That's a dead end, yeah. So, I need to go looking for rocks, but we did find our location for our house. It's not the best location, I'm not gonna lie. We kinda got a shitty world spawn here, but... This is really not all bad, because we got berry bushes and shit for this way, too, so... It's not a complete failure. Sorry, my ear really itches. Alright, so we just need to go find a rock, basically, that we can... Here's one, north of us. I'm getting hungry. These berries. We also have a morsel down there we can cook up. Alright, so as soon as we get this rock and mine it, we can begin... Goodbye, pickaxe. we can actually begin to make our home and begin to build it in anticipation of winter, because winter more or less really sucks. Alright, so we need to head home now, or what we're going to make our home, which is this area right here. Okay? And I'm just going to kind of build this fire pit in the middle of this area, more or less, like right here. Ta-da! And this is going to be our home. Okay, and I need more rocks to make a new science machine, which I will go get. Actually, after we go through this night, I'm gonna go ahead and cook this rabbit real quick. I think I might head to this area up here with all the rocks and start mining for rocks and gold and such. Yeah, because we need rocks and gold to make all kinds of stuff, namely the science machine, the alchemy engine, and some other stuff along the way. So, yep, we pretty much just have to sit here and go through the night. Fire pit's awesome though for the reasons I mentioned, because once it's built, it's built. All you have to do then is just add fuel to it, and basically it'll burn. So we did get a freaking fire staff though, which I've actually never gotten. As much as I've played the game, I've never found that area. I don't even know if that area spawns on every map, to be honest with you. With the fire staff, I really don't know if it does. But regardless, I've never found it. And we have one, so that's awesome. I'm not sure what we're going to do with it yet. Like what we're going to hunt with it, if we even need to, honestly. Because I can kill most of the stuff in this game without, without needing that. But there is some stuff I could see us potentially needing that. Alright, so what I'm going to do, like I mentioned, is I'm actually going to go up to the excuse me, to the rock area up there, and I'm going to mine for rocks. But anyway, yeah, to let you guys know why it's a good idea to build your base near beefalo, it's because, number one, protection. If anything tries to attack you or whatever, you can lead them into the beefalo, and the beefalo are pretty strong, and they will kill most of the things that are attacking you. So that's number one. Number two, they drop tons and tons of manure. And this is good because, as you're going to see when I start building my base, we are going to be making a lot of farms. Because farms are a really good renewable resource for food. So we're going to be building a lot of farms. And to build farms and to fertilize crops, you need manure. And they're basically an endless manure, supply. So that's a big reason why. And then, also, they're a good source of meat. And they're not too terribly hard to kill if you get one of them by themselves. So, yeah, they do that. And you can also get beefalo wool from them, which helps to keep you warm and stuff. You can make, like, winter clothing and stuff with the wool that will keep you warm. So, for all those reasons, it's a good idea, and probably the best idea, to build your base next to them. So that's why we've done that. Now, usually you'd like to build it closer to them than what I did, but I didn't have much of a choice just because of, where they happen to spawn at is kind of a bad area, especially next to those pigs, which eventually I'm going to go take out later, but not right now. I need to get, I need to get some better things before I start doing that. Hungry. berry. We can also eat our, that was really close. We can actually eat our seeds at this point too if we need to, because, oh, I didn't want to make an axe. I want to make a pickaxe. Later we won't eat our seeds because we'll be planting our seeds in the farm, but for now, we can eat them because we don't have any farms. Sure to get a lot of rocks, a lot of gold. Because it's pretty important. 20 minutes in now. Alright, so another day or two and we will call it quits. Probably one more night, actually. Can't go over 30 minutes because of my face cam here that's recording won't allow it. And I'm really tempted to just go exploring, man, because there's so many unique items and locations and shit you can find, and it's just nice to, you know where they are. So, I know this is not the most exciting thing, but it is necessary. I'm really just going to be looking for gold rocks right now, because we have plenty of normal rocks. Why the hell is there a berry bush? Oh, fuck that frog. Came from that. Right there. The frogs are assholes. More twigs. Make a pickaxe. Yeah, the frogs will, frogs will punch you with their tongues, and they will... Where's the rock Osmon? Here we go. They will basically cause you to drop shit, and it's not cool. Alright, so I think one or two more gold rocks we'll mine here, and then we'll actually head back to our home base, make our machines. And then we will start concentrating on making two things, really, which are necessary. Drying racks that you can put meat on because they will make jerky. And jerky is really, really good stuff. You'll see later why. And farms, so that we can have a renewable resource of food that way. So we have 11 gold, so we're doing pretty good. So I think we're going to go ahead and try to head home now. After we mine this rock, because it's on the way. Okay, so now we just need to head back. Try to hop on the road here. I don't think we're going to make it back home in time. Oh, look, a bat! I've never even seen a bat before, no lie. A basilisk. That thing looks fucking scary. And it's chasing me. That is going to be very bad if it turns nighttime and that fucking thing is still after me. I think he turned around. It's crazy. As much as I've played this game, as much as I know about it, already, like... we found a couple things that I'm like, I have never actually fucking seen in my game before. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna make it back to our pit in time. That's fine though, because I have stuff to make a campfire. But we'll try to get there. We're gonna cut it close. The road went all the way through. We probably would make it back, but... wow, we actually did make it back just in time. That's pretty crazy. Alright, eat these seeds. I don't care about fucking Java. That off my computer. It's like, there's a new Java available. It's like, I don't really care. Oh, my back hurts. Oh, sitting in a weird position. Wait, no. Alright, so, yeah, once we survive this day, I'm gonna go ahead and split the part. And then, when we come back, we'll start building our machines, our sciencey machines. And we're gonna start getting to work on building farms, as well as drying racks for food. And we're probably going to make a few traps too. So, alright, that's it for part 2. I'm gonna pause it, and yeah, thank you guys for watching, and as always, hoodoo you voodoo.